Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling something pretty fundamental, career loyalty.
Yeah, it's changed so much.
Totally. Remember, the gold watch days, your parents or grandparents maybe. 40 years, one company, pension.
All set. Guaranteed.
Exactly. And now you look at Millennials, Gen Z, it's multiple companies chasing higher pay, new skills, roles that actually, mean something to them.
But there's still that lingering idea, isn't there?
Yeah.
That job hoppers are flaky or disloyal.
Right. Unstable. That's the old narrative. But we're going to argue today that maybe, just maybe, strategic job hopping isn't a weakness. Maybe it's the smartest way to survive, grow your income, and, control your career now. The hopper's gambit, if you will.
And it's important to understand why this shift happened. That old social contract, employee loyalty gets you job security. It didn't just disappear overnight. No, it got eroded systematically.
Yeah.
And honestly, companies kind of led the charge. Well, think about it. Mass layoffs became more common. And the big one, shifting from defined benefit pensions, those guaranteed retirement checks, to 401k.
Putting the risk on the employee.
Exactly. Companies started prioritizing their own flexibility, their efficiency, often over, long-term employee welfare. They blinked first on the loyalty front.
Okay, so if that old deal is off the table, what does job hopping even look like today? Is it just jumping around randomly?
Not necessarily, or at least not when it's done well. It's more like proactive career management, moving jobs periodically, maybe every, say, 1 to 3 years, especially in fields that change fast, like tech.
And people are more okay with it now.
Yeah, the stigma is definitely fading.
Yeah.
Especially with younger hiring managers, folks under 30, they get it. And something like 83% of Gen Z workers actually call themselves job hoppers.
83%. Wow, that signals a real power shift, doesn't it, towards employees with skills?
It really does.
So, beyond just how it looks, what's the real bottom line impact? On your actual paycheck? Are people who stay loyal genuinely getting left behind?
Oh, the numbers are pretty stark. Internal raises, they just don't keep up. Average is maybe 3% a year. After inflation, that's, 1% real gain? Maybe.
Don't lay anything.
Right. And studies show employees who stay put for more than 2 years can end up earning, on average, 50% less over their entire lifetime compared to people who switch jobs more regularly.
50%. Half their lifetime earnings. That's staggering. That's the stagnation penalty you mentioned.
That's it. And you see why when you look at the switcher's premium,
which is?
That's the pay bump people get when they move. Typically, it's substantial, like 10-20%. At one point, back in Q2 2022, job switchers got nearly double the median annual pay increase compared to those who stayed.
So companies will pay top dollar for new talent, but not bump up existing loyal staff. That Reddit quote comes to mind. Something like, they'd happily pay 20-30% more to replace me, but wouldn't dream of giving me that raise.
That captures it perfectly. It sounds irrational, but budgets for recruitment and retention are often treated very differently.
Okay, the money makes sense, but is it just about cash? Or are there deeper reasons why younger generations approach work this way?
It's definitely not just money. For millennials, surviving the 2008 Great Recession was huge. It taught them that job security isn't guaranteed, and frankly, loyalty often isn't rewarded by the company.
A tough lesson.
Yeah, and beyond that, you hear other reasons constantly. Lack of advancement, that's a big one, 63% cite that. Feeling unappreciated, that's 57%. Plus, the search for purpose, better work-life balance, wanting to keep learning new skills.
So their loyalty isn't to a company necessarily.
It's more to their own career, their personal growth.
Makes sense. Now let's flip this. All this moving around. It must cost companies, right? What's the perspective?
Oh, it's massive cost. Replacing an employee is estimated to cost anywhere from 1.5 to 2 times their annual salary.
Wow.
Yeah. Pre-pandemic, high turnover is costing U.S. businesses something like $1 trillion a year. And companies know why people leave, usually inadequate pay, no room to grow, or just bad management.
So the smart companies must be trying to adapt, right? They can't just keep, bleeding talent and money.
Exactly. The smarter ones are shifting their mindset, not just passive retention, but active re-recruitment.
Re-recruitment? Like wooing their own employees?
Kind of, yeah. Investing in real internal growth paths, making sure pay stays competitive, basically recognizing they have to fight to keep their best people just as hard as they fight to hire new ones.
Okay, so for someone listening, thinking about making a move, how do you do it strategically? Not just rage quitting.
Right. It's not impulsive. It's about building what some call a portfolio career. Each move adds diverse skills, expands your network, maybe helps you zero in on what you're truly passionate about.
But what about the potential downsides, like looking unstable, or maybe not getting super deep expertise in one narrow area?
Those are valid concerns, but you can manage them. It's about having a clear story, a narrative about why you moved focused on gaining specific skills, tackling new challenges, driving growth, and timing matters. Maybe moving every 2-5 years looks more strategic than every 6 months. And always try to leave on good terms.
We've heard some success stories like Pranav Ravikumar nearly doubling his salary with 3 moves after graduating, or that developer who got denied a promotion for a silly reason.
And then left for a 50% raise and a senior title elsewhere. Huge jump.
Yeah. But then you also hear about people like Erin Comfortini who turned down a $20,000 raise because she was worried about that old stigma. So it still has a hold on some people.
It does. Change takes time.
So wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway for you listening?
I think it's that job hopping, when done thoughtfully, isn't disloyalty. It's actually a logical, even necessary response to how the economy works now.
And the pressure's really on companies now, isn't it? To make staying as good a deal financially and professionally as leaving.
Absolutely. They need to earn that loyalty.
Which means, ultimately, your primary professional loyalty, it probably needs to be to yourself, to your skills, your growth, your market value, your own career path.
Yeah. And think about this. Why are there so many memes, so many funny resignation stories, people writing, "I quit on toilet paper" or whatever?
Right. You see those everywhere.
It points to a real deep frustration, doesn't it? It underlines that feeling of being just a cog. Remember the term, human resources.
Yeah.
You are fundamentally a resource to be managed.
So manage your own resource.
Yeah.
Wisely.
Exactly. Manage yourself.